shyness about getting your dhotis or saris dusted with this dust. Even one grain of this dust of Braj you cannot purchase with whole opulence of Vaikuntha, not even one grain. It is so powerful, even mukti becomes mukt by putting some of this dust on his forehead. Braj Raj ki! Braj means dust, Braj Raj. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe, bolo. Radhe Syam. Radhe.
Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna. Jai Radhe, 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 Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe. So this is Gopal Mandir. This was donated to Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj, who's from Manipur. So this belongs to the king of Manipur, as a matter of fact. The king is pictures for somebody. Outside is his picture. And because he got a dream that he should make a temple on that place where the first rays of the sun strike Radhakund. So you see the sunlight is coming from the east, so we're just on the western side of Radhakund. So the first rays of the sun strike this place. So he built this beautiful temple here. So now it is run by our Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj. Many Manipuri devotees. Mahadiki Swami is also staying here for Kartik, I think. And many devotees are here. So you have a nice place here in Radhakund for the devotees to stay and relish this place. One time, Devi Shakti told me that they went to Prabhupada and told him that we heard that in Radhakund we can get land very cheaply. Prabhupada said, yes, that is a good idea. You get land and make a temple there. Said, yes, Prabhupada, we can make a temple. Yes, you make a temple there. Then Prabhupada said, so then what will you do there? And the devotee said, well, Prabhupada, we'll preach. And Prabhupada said, Radhakund is not for preaching. Radhakund is for relishing. So you can come here and relish Radhakund for a few days to charge your batteries to go back to your Prabhu Datta Desh and distribute Radharani's mercy to everyone. Srimati Radharani ki!
Prabhuji, we have guest house for Mataji.
Also they have one guest house for Mataji. So you can come and relish Radhakund. This is a very beautiful temple of Radha Gopinath. Because we know after Mahaprabhu left our vision, then Mahajanava, wife of Lord Nityananda, she came here to Vrindavan to comfort all of the Vaishnavas. staying here on this place, just outside, you'll see in a few minutes, is the Janava Beta, sitting place of Mahajanava. So on this place, one day, Gopinath gave his darshan to Mahajanava. So therefore we have beautiful Radha, Gopinath. Gopinath gave darshan to Mahajanava. This is a very special place. And because in Braj Leela, we know Mahajanava is Ananga Bandhari. So you see here also we have Radha and Krishna and Ananga Bandhari. But in her Braj Leela form, Mahajanava is Ananga Bandhari. And over top of the altar you see beautiful pictures. This is a collage. All the 108 gopis are in this collage, and just above the doorway to the temple. Now in the back here, we won't be able to speak because Kirtan is going on there. This is the Samadhi of Raghunath Das Goswami. So we'll go back there, we'll circumambulate, and because Kirtan is going, we can't even disturb and speak there. So you just take darshan inside, beautiful painting is there, we'll talk about that painting later. This is the Samadhi of Raghunath Das Goswami. And then we'll go, after we circumambulate, we'll pass the Kirtan party, come outside and go here to Mahajanava's sitting place. So everyone can leave some small donation. My friend, he's allowing us also to take photos here in this temple. Beautiful deities of Radha Gopinath. So we can leave some small donation for the city. After taking darshan, go back around the Samadhi. You'll see it.
Hey, bacha.
Showing him.
Hey, Radhe, Syang.
Telling
You
everybody.
promise.
No, he don't know me.
Govardhan. And then we love Giri Govardhan.
Ever.
Yes.
ये साला है प्रयावासी या क्या बोला गिरी गोवर्धन तो हमारा सगा था क्या है?
What is this? What is this you talk, Prabhu?
राधे राधे बोलो.
Harikol bolo. Deve ko nahi. Na. What can you जाओ विदेश में?
Great place. So on this side we can go down and take some water on our heads. This is Shamakund on our right side here. So we'll go down and take some water of Shamakund on our heads. There's also a nice Kaviraj Mandir here. And so many pandas are here.
This is Radha Kund. बोलो बोलो. ये कौन सा है? ये कौन सा है? कौन सा है? हाँ. आप नाम है?
श्याम सुंदर आदिवासी.
राधे श्याम.
Here, we heard how Radharani promised that she will always come and take bath at Shamakund. So this is called Manasa Pavan Ghat. Manasa Pavan Ghat. It is also known as Pancha Pandav Ghat. Because in 2 minutes, we'll see the Bhajan kutir of Raghunath Das Goswami. So at that time, Raghunath got some idea to excavate the kund, so when the work was going on, there was some trees in the way of making everything very nice. So he marked those trees. He told the next day that we will cut these trees. So in the night time, Yudhishthira Maharaj came and said, "Hey Raghunath, myself, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul and Sahadev, we're all doing our bhajan on the banks of Radhakund in the form of trees. So we should be very careful. We should not cut any tree because there may be somebody doing bhajan here. So in the morning you will see us, you will recognize." So in the morning Raghunath came and he saw these 5 trees. Now this was one of them here. Now he's also gone into the uppercut lila, and even whatever's left is about to also become uppercut. But they were doing their bhajan in the form of trees on this banks of Shamakund. Now next to us, many of us were picking these little burgundy colored fruits. Tiny, tiny, tiny little burgundy colored fruits are on this tree here. This is called pilu.
Pilu, pilu.
He's got the unripe ones here. So, these pilu fruits are very, very dear to the Kahur boys in Braj. There's 2 types of pilu trees. This one here, which gives these little fruits. Then there's another one that gives fruits in the rainy season. He's got sort of a long leaf. This has got sort of a roundish leaf. And then there's one with a longer leaf. He gives fruit in rainy season. Big, big burgundy colored fruit. This one gives a little tiny one, now in Kartik time. When we go past here, then you might find 1 or 2 here, and little tiny fruits. You see all the monkeys, little monkeys were there plucking them. Now, just beyond this tree is the Bhajan kutir Srila Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur, who wrote what song we sing every morning?
Guru Vastak.
Guru Vastak. Everybody gave the right answer. Somebody sung. Sometimes it's Samsara prayers. But we don't want to sing to Samsara. Samsara means this blazing cycle of birth and death. We don't want to sing to Samsara. We don't want to glorify Samsara. We want to become free. This is Guru Vastakam. 8 prayers glorifying spiritual master who will free us from Samsara. So this is Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur's Bhajan kutir. And this pilu tree used to talk to him and tell him about all the wonderful pastimes that happen on the banks of Radha Kunda and Shamkunda. Just like one time, because this is the noontime yoga pit, meeting place of Radha and Krishna noontime at Radha Kund. The Madhyakalin yoga pit is at our Brinda Kund, Gupta Kund in Nandagaon. That is, excuse me, not Madhya, that is Pratakalin. This is the Madhyakal, Radha Kund. And Sham evening yoga pit is there, Radha Govinda temple in Vrindavan. So here in the noontime, sometimes Radha and Krishna meet. And this particular day, they were having water fights. Sham Sundar was splashing and Radharani was splashing and all her bangles are going ching, ching, ching. And she's splashing and Sham Sundar splashing. But this rascal Sham Sundar, he just began to splash right into the beautiful lotus petal eyes of Srimati Radhika. And her beautiful eyes became pink and closed. She could not see anything. And so finally, Radharani just dipped under the water and disappeared. And all the birds and trees, every being in Radhakund became quiet. Nobody was chanting the Jai of Sri Krishna because they saw that he was a big cheater. Everyone became silent. They were so unhappy with this rascal. Then Sham Sundar, he couldn't see Radharani anywhere and he was looking hither and thither. Then he saw that all the bees, they have left the lotus flower. Now bees, they never leave lotus flower. Lotus flower has got special honey that is called makarand. And bee, he loves that makarand so much. He goes there to the lotus flower and he's drinking, evening time is coming because we know lotus flower opens in daytime. In night time, he closes up. And that bee knows, he can see petals are closing and closing, but he's just drinking that makarand and drinking, he doesn't care. He gives up his life to drink that makarand. Because that lotus petal closes, flower closes all around him and he dies by morning time. But he doesn't care. Like that, we just want to get the nectar of lotus feet of Krishna. We don't care anything else. We have to become so absorbed in hearing Krishna Katha that we don't care. Let me die just hearing this Krishna. I don't care. Even if I have to fly all the way to India and there's so much danger, I don't care. I'm going to go there and get this nectar. Just like that, he doesn't care. Lotus petal is closing around him, he's just going to drink. But Krishna saw a very amazing thing. Bee has left the lotus flower. And he saw there amongst, because on one side of Radhakund there's blue lotus flowers, another side is pink lotus flowers, one side there's yellow lotus flowers. Amongst the yellow lotus flowers, he saw all the bees were going to one place. He saw amongst the golden lotus flowers was the beautiful golden face of Srimati Radhika. And her breath was so sweetly scented, all the bees have come to that place. So then Krishna, he dove under the water, he came up right beside Radharani and just gave her a big embrace. And then he slipped under the water and he disappeared. Then Radharani, she couldn't see Krishna anywhere. Then she saw that all the monkeys, just like you'll see so many monkeys today. So all the monkeys were there on top of the trees and they were all looking at something in the water like that. You've seen how the monkeys look. So then she saw amongst the blue lotus flowers, there Sri Krishna was hiding. His beautiful blue lotus face was hiding amongst So like that, this tree told Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur so many wonderful pastimes that happened here on the side of Radha Kunda. We can't imagine. So now we'll go a little further, because beside Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur, this is the Bhajan kutir of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami.
Thanks.
Two meanings are there. One was externally they were showing vairagya, that they weren't attached to anything. Just like we're very much attached, that I have to get nice room in the Krishna Balaram guest house or MBT. But they were just staying under one tree one night, another tree another night, another tree the next night, like that, completely detached. That is external. Internal meaning, they would stay under one tree, then in the night Krishna would reveal what pastimes happened in that place, then they would go to the next place, Krishna would reveal in this way. They were going and discovering all the places of the pastimes of Braj. So this place, Raghunath Das was doing his bhajan. He stayed here almost 45 years of his life. After leaving Jagannath Puri, he came and stayed here. And most of that time was spent right here at this place. Now Raghunath was very absorbed in his bhajan. Unfortunately, I don't know where our Baba is to unlock the door, but because there's a beautiful painting inside here. You come later and you'll be able to see. So that time he was just sitting here, and Sanatana Goswami was living there in Chakleswar on the side of Govardhan hill. He came over here and he looked and he saw Raghunath is sitting there chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And he wasn't paying any attention, and Tiger and Tigress has come to drink water in Jamakwai. Nowadays we don't see any tigers. They've all disappeared. But you still have to be careful. The tiger of material desire is still wandering. Even in this Vrindavan, you be very careful. That tiger and tigress will come and eat you up. So, tiger and tigress has come. He's not paying attention, just doing his bhajan. So, Sanatana Goswami saw, what did he see? When you look closely at this painting, you'll see in this far corner, Lord there as security guard. He's standing guard that this tiger and tigress doesn't go near Raghunath. So then tiger and tigress went away, and Krishna, he smiled at Sanatana Goswami and disappeared. Then Sanatana Goswami came running. You nonsense! What kind of bhajan you're doing? You're sitting here chanting Hare Krishna, the Krishna, please let me serve you. And you're taking service, you don't pay any attention. Tiger and tigress has come, and Lord Krishna himself has come to give service to you by standing guard. What kind of devotional service is this? So Sanatana Goswami, he fell on the feet, Raghunath, he fell on the feet of Sanatana Goswami. He said, I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. Next time he came, it was summertime. Now you're thinking that it is very hot. Those of you who are over here in the sunshine, you may think, oh, it is very hot. In summertime, if you know Fahrenheit, it becomes 127 degrees. If you know centigrade, it goes to 50 and 52. And some of you from Russia, your Siberia goes to minus 52, it goes to plus. So they say, that's why they have saying, why don't you turn the volume down, that only mad dog and Englishmen go in the noonday sun in India. Only mad dog and Englishman. But there was Raghunath sitting in the noonday sun, not paying any attention, just chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Not taking care of himself, not paying any attention. And Sanatana Goswami came, he looked, he saw Srimati Radhika has lifted up her anchal, the end of her sari, and she's shading him from the sun. Now she's holding her sari like this so Sanatana Goswami can see all the sweat marks going down her trolley. She's standing in the hot sun, sweating and shading Raghunath. So she saw that Sanatana Goswami has come, she smiled and disappeared. Then Sanatana Goswami came running. You nonsense! What kind of bhajan are you doing? You're sitting here chanting Hare Krishna, the Radha Krishna let me serve you, and you don't pay any attention. Now it is noonday sun, it is very hot. Radharani herself has come and is shading you. You just see. She was sweating so much the dust has become mud. You can see her footprint as there. He turned and saw the beautiful lotus footprints of Srimati Radhika in the mud formed from her sweat. He became so unhappy. And Sanatana Goswami says, if you don't know how to take care of yourself, then you make a bhajan kutir and you do your bhajan in bhajan kutir. So from this place, this bhajan kutir system has started. This is the original bhajan kutir. Unfortunately, still our pujari hasn't come. Chabi! Kiske paas chabi? Chabi kotay ache? Anyway, we can all come and try to see this painting. One side, Lord Krishna is giving protection from the tiger and tigress, and behind Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath, you'll see Radharani is holding. Anyway, other pastimes that took place before we come and see. We'll tell one funny pastime because everybody was taking this pilu fruit. Now somebody made the mistake of biting it hard. Somebody was crying, oh, it's hot. Because pilu fruit you just break with your tongue and get nice taste. So one time, Jagannath came to Braj. And he went all over Braj with Sanatana Goswami. And at the end, Sanatana Goswami gave him dust from the Ras Leela place. He gave him these beautiful reddish and black beads, gunja beads. He gave him a little Govardhan Shila. And he gave him dried pilu fruits. So he said, please take these things to Mahaprabhu. So when he went back to Puri, he gave these things to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu kept everything except the dried pilu fruits. He told you distribute these to the Bengali devotees. Now Bengal, they don't know what is pilu. No such tree is there, only dry, it would grow in this desert place. So the Bengalis, they began to eat. They don't know, you just suck on the pilu fruit. Because the seed is just like chili. If you bite open that seed, then you will burn your mouth. So all the Bengalis were burning their mouths, biting on the seeds and burning their mouth. The Mahaprabhu was laughing to see all the fun. So somebody would just cry, oh Prabhu, it's hot. Yes, you just break it with your tongue. If you bite, you'll get burned. It's a very wonderful taste. So, we told about the excavation. What happened? Now we'll tell the whole story. Raghunath Das was sitting here and he was thinking that there's no facility here. In the future, so many Vaishnavas will come from Bengal and Orissa and so many places. In the future, so many Vaishnavas will come from America, from South America, from Europe, from England, from South Africa, from France, from Russia they will come even, from Holland. Where's our Holland Baba? Oh, here he is. He left his Kolumpan behind. But anyway, we have Holland Baba here, Dutch boy. From so many places, from Singapore, from all over the place, devotees will come here, Vaishnavas will come here. So there should be some nice facility. So he was thinking, if I got some money, then I would excavate the kunds and make nice ghats. Then immediately thought, just see, again I'm thinking about money. Because we know Raghunath before, he had so much wealth, he left everything and went to Puri. And we know finally he was just eating the rice that even the cows don't eat. They would throw to the cow. After that he would take it to the seaside and scrape it and wash it in the sea and eat it. Mahaprabhu came and said, you're having feast and you didn't invite me? And he grabbed a handful from Raghunath. So renounced he became. He was sitting here for 45 years, hardly anything. So immediately thought, just see, again I want to get money. We should take instruction from this. Sometimes we're very anxious to get donation. Just like all our Brahmins here. Where did our friend go? He went away finally. Always anxious. Alright. So, but we should be careful. Prabhupada said not one farthing should be spent on sense gratification. Everything should go for the service of Lord. So Raghunath said exactly, immediately thought, now again I want money, just see. Even it was for service, but he was thinking, just see, I have desire to get money. So he became maun, quiet, and doing his bhajan. Meanwhile, one industrialist from Calcutta, he went to Badrinath to give big donation. But Lord Badrinath came in his dream and said, don't give donation here. You go to Vrindavan. From Vrindavan you find out Radhakund, and Radhakund you ask for Raghunath, and you give your money to Raghunath. But he will not take it. Then you tell him that I know his desire to excavate the kunds, and he will take. So with great difficulty that time there was no Brij Bihar bus service, no Air India, Indian Airlines to fly here, and no Brij Bihar bus service to take him here. Anyway, anyhow, he got here. He asked everyone, he found out Raghunath Das Goswami. He said, Raghunath, I have big donation for you, so I don't want to see your money go away. He said, but Lord told me in dream that he knows your desire to excavate the kund. He said, all right, hand it over. First he was not anxious. When he got inspiration, it is Lord's desire. And we should be very careful, not to be so anxious to get donation. And with that donation, we should be very careful that money is used for Krishna Seva, not for anything else. So, then he got all of the kunds excavated. He found those old Radha Krishna deities and so many things. Another story of Raghunath here, every day he was eating, just like we had these little leaf cups. Maybe some of you never saw before, leaf cup. And before you came to India, you never saw a leaf cup. Like that. So he was having like little leaf cup. And he was taking some chach, buttermilk. After, in Braj anyway, we churn the yogurt to make butter. And what is left over, that is called buttermilk. So just he was drinking like that. When we go on Braj Bandhu Prabhu, then we beg from village to village, please give us chach, matta, matta. Then they give buckets and buckets, everybody drinks. Your belly becomes very nice. If you have any belly problem, immediately belly problem is very nice. So he was just taking one cup, that's all. So his servant, I think his name was Krishnadas or Biharidas, something like that. He was worried. He's just taking this one thing of little leaf cup and nothing else. He's eating all day long, all night long. He's doing bhajan. Already a few minutes he sleeps like that. So he was wandering to some place called Sakistal. Sakistal is a place of... So, for you didn't hear, he said Chandravali. So he saw there the same leaf is there, but very big. So he brought back this big leaf cup, and next morning he brought Raghunath this big leaf cup of chach. And Raghunath was so surprised to see how big the leaf is. He was just looking and looking like a little child, you know, when he gets toy. Yeah? Just like our little Gopal, if we give him some, he's got some car today that he's just looking and looking. So he was just looking and looking with childlike innocence in his heart, see this big cup. And he said, oh, Krishnadas, where you got this leaf? He said, I brought it from Sakistal. Bam! He threw it on the ground. If you bring anything from that place, I will leave my body. I will never accept anything from that place. Because he is a very, very dear devotee of Srimati Radharani. He will not accept anything from Chandravati's place. One time we just heard how austere Raghunath Das was, how he just taking little charge. He became sick. The Goswamis became very worried. They called doctor. Doctor was feeling the pulse. He said, he has eaten too much sweet rice. He's eaten too much sweet rice. How is it possible? He doesn't eat anything except this charge. Then Raghunath, his face became pink. He put his head down and he told that day in his meditation, he had gone to the Golok. In Golok, big feast was going on. He ate too much sweet rice. In the Golok he ate. And somehow this gross material body, so-called material body, they got sick from eating too much sweet rice. So this is very, very holy place. We can just bow our heads on the dust of Raghunath Das's lotus feet. Try to see whatever we can of this painting. Unfortunately, our Baba has not come to open the door. And next place we're going is the very place where Srila Chaitanya Charitamrita. So you can just toss some little coin through the door here for the service of Raghunath. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai! So unfortunately we all can't fit in here, but I hope you can hear outside. You're going to point it to the outside? So this is actual Bhajan kutir of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, where Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita was actually written. In the old days we used to come here, this place was all just filled with cobwebs and broken down and very unkempt, but some hidden Vaishnava, he doesn't want his name known, maybe from Calcutta, we don't know. He remodeled this whole place, very, very, very nice. That time when they were remodeling, they came to us because one Babaji here, he was artist. In his meditation, he saw this beautiful picture. He saw this beautiful picture of Krishnadas Kaviraj sitting under a tree writing Chaitanya Charitamrita. So he made a painting of this scene that he saw in his meditation. So they asked us if anybody, we had anyone in ISKCON who could copy this painting. So Mother Archer Vigraha from South Africa, she immediately volunteered. And if you see the original and you see this painting, now every artist has got his own style. But if you see the original painting and you see this painting, Mother Archer Vigraha has copied completely the style, you cannot tell which is which. She has completely given up, she has surrendered completely to this picture and given complete, real copy of this beautiful painting. So this place, we can't imagine how sacred this, because after we know Bhagavad Gita is the primary school. Up to the high school. Then beyond university is Srimad Bhagavatam. And postgraduate is this Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. We can't begin to imagine how holy this place is. This is the place where this Chaitanya Charitamrita was written. And it is so sweet, the language. Every verse is most amazing because generally, if you try to write very deep philosophy, then you start using big, big words and everybody, they fall asleep. And if you write very flowery thing that people can listen to, then you can't, it's very hard to get some deep philosophy out. But in this Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is such sweet nectar. Everything is very sweet and very simple verse, but deep philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed in these verses of Chaitanya. It's unparalleled, even from literary point of view in Bengali literature. No literature to compare. Many literature that's all flowery but no philosophy, and some literature so full of philosophy and no flower. But this is everything combined. Krishna's Kaviraj is written in so nectarine way. This Chaitanya Charitamrita, and this is the place. And our Narottam Baba, he's keeping so nice care. Unfortunately now he's taking so nice care, he won't even let us go inside the room. Before we used to go, we could all fit. But now somehow he's decided nobody can come inside, so we're stuck. So slowly, slowly we'll all get chants. We'll do American system. Everybody come in by the right side and go out by the right side because we're going to turn. That is the disappearance day of Teen Gosai. 3 Goswamis disappearance day. Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. They all disappeared on same day, different years. Same tithi and different years. So they have kept their Pushpa Samadhis all in one place. So this is the Pushpa Samadhi of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. We saw real Samadhi of Raghunath there in Gopinath Mandir, and Pushpa Samadhi is here with other 2 Goswamis, Raghunath Bhatta, Raghunath and Krishnadas Kaviraj. So we'll circumambulate this place, and then we're going to go see the tongue of Govardhan. Mandir Upasanadana Sri Jiva Gopala How Raghunath Das was living here for many years on the side of Radha Kund and Shama Kund. So every day he was using the water for brushing teeth and so many other types of activities that we do in the morning time. So he began to think, this is not a good idea, that maybe we should find some other source of water. So later today we'll see Gop Kuan, old cowherd boy well. So he thought, let me excavate that Gop Kuan, and then we can draw water from that place to do all of our daily necessities. So he hired some diggers, and they were digging, and some rock came, and they hit the rock with their digging instrument, and blood began to come. And they became very upset, and they ran to Raghunath. Oh, Raghunath, we don't know what happened. We were digging, and some stone is there, and blood came, and we don't know, some horrible thing has happened. We don't know, and we are very upset. He's all right, you stop the digging. Tomorrow I'll see what is the thing. So night time, Kaviraj came to Raghunath in his dream. He said, they have hit my tongue. But it is by accident. There is no aparad. You should not worry there's any aparad. But tomorrow, very carefully you get that Shila out of the well, and you install him on the banks of Shamakund, and you worship with tulsi and water from Shamakund. So this is the Jibya Mandir. Like, you know, we're singing every day. Jiva Pele. Jiv means this tongue. So this is Jibya Mandir, the tongue of Govardhan. So it was in very poor condition. Our devotees have gradually fixed it up very nicely. Last year, Kusamataji, she gave this nice tilak that you see and some other nice things. Somehow today, I don't know why, everywhere we go, we're finding everything locked. Otherwise, we could go inside. But anyway, from outside, we'll do the Parikram of Kaviraj. We can put some small coin through the window for Kaviraj Seva. This is the tongue of Govardhan. Oh, Kaviraj Maharaj ki jai!
দাড়ি পরে আসুক করে কানিতে লাগিরা
Govinda Mandir.
The small deity.
Then after some time, we were in danger of, like now, we have danger of Muslims, so that time also danger was there. So, they brought Radha Govinda to Radha first. Later from Radha they have gone to Kaviraj, and finally from Kaviraj they have gone now to Jagannath. So because Radha Govinda stayed here, so they established again the Devis, non-different from Radha Govinda. And so exquisitely beautiful. And our Baba is taking so nice care. Very nice seva Lord is getting in this place. It is very, very beautiful Devis. So everyone can take some Charnamrit. And next we'll go to that place where Srila Bhaktisiddhanta's shoes and cane and bed and so many things were there.
Japa karo jap.
हो गया
Manari Govinda Jai Jai Govinda Jai.
आओ.
What you asking about?
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama So this is Jagannath Mandir in Radhakund, and my good friend and Pujari here, Swarup Baba, he has made maps, beautiful map, whole Govardhan hill, very nice map, and very nice maps of all the different places of Braj. He has nice book in English also, all the different pastime places of whole Braj Bandhu Prabhu. And yeah, Swarup Baba, he kankan kunga photo. He's also got a 84 course Braj Bandhu Prabhu map.
প্রপত মানে বাংলা বলো
ছেলের ছেলে
ছেলে ছেলে ও
নাতি
নাতি
পতি নাতির একটা
Grandson.
হ্যাঁ গ্র্যান্ডসন
great
grandson.
He Bhadranath many in Brajamandal, Govind, Gopinath, Madan Mohan, etc. many kund. You say to English.
Yeah, he's Bhajana, who was the great. Do a little kirtan for Lord Jagannath.
Jai
Jagannath, Jai
फोटो करेगा बहुत इंडियन है रे अमेरिका बहुत इंडिया है
तो आप एनआरआई हो या इंडियन ही हो फिर तो
हाँ आप नाम
रवि रवि मीन्स सूर्य सन
हाँ हाँ ये क्या ये नीतू माने
बट नॉट यू नीतू वन इज नीतू
नीतू
And maybe one day they'll, they keep talking about banning these plastic bags and everything. Maybe one day they'll actually enforce the law. They actually have laws now, but they never enforce it. But when they cleaned the kunds, they pumped all the water from Radhakund to Shamakund. And from Shamakund, they made a dam just behind us here. And they pumped all the water here out into Lalita Kunded, into the fields. And they kept all, you see all the tortoises and great big fish are kept here. So this is Lalita Devi's Kund. Radhe Radhe. Of Srila Jiva Goswami. So Srila Jiva Goswami we know was the nephew of Rupa and Sanatan. They had one brother named Anupama. But Anupama, unfortunately, while they were traveling back and forth for meeting Mahaprabhu, then somewhere along in the jungle, he left his body. So Jiva Goswami was probably the youngest of all the Goswamis, but certainly not the least. Our Baladev Vijayabhushan, in his commentary to Srila Jiva Goswami's Sat Sandarbh, he has written a very beautiful Mangala Charan, this glorifying Srila Jiva Goswami. He says, Yashanke pankena kutarka pashana vivartakartena chalukpidiritim Shudam virat bhaksudaya mahesharam Krishnam sajivam prabhunastu nogati. He says, Ye Shanke Pankena. Because nowadays we know the word punk, but it has another meaning. But in Sanskrit, panka means mud. So he says, those shining glories of Sri Krishna, Ye Shanka Pankena, they were trampled in the punk, in the mud of Sankhya philosophy. Ye Shanka Pankena kutarka pashuna. Pashuna means this dust storm. When this dust is blowing and getting in your ears and eyes and every place, you can't see anything. So this is kutark. You know tark. Tark means argument. So So kutar just means uselessly arguing and arguing about so many useless things. Somebody says the word means like this, somebody says another word means like, they just argue all this thing and they forget what is the message, what is the Divya Gyan. We're supposed to, no, we're not, Prabhupada one time he said, we don't want, Krishna doesn't want scholars, he wants devotees. So they just argue about over this word and that word and this word and that. This kutar, this dust storm, one gets lost in the dust storm of kutar. So the shining glories of Sri Krishna, they were trampled in the mud of Sankhya philosophy, they were lost in the dust storm of useless argument. And they fell into the deep black hole of Mayavad philosophy. Looked, they became lost in that deep black hole. But Shuddham, with his very pure Bhaksudaya, his nectarine words, pure nectarine words, Srila Jiva Goswami has rescued those shining glories of the great Lord, Sri Maheshwaram Sri Krishna. And that Jiva is my Prabhu and Gati, the goal of my life. So this is Jiva Goswami. He has written 3,300,000 perfectly composed Sanskrit slokas in his lifetime. If you take all the Puranas, 18 Puranas, you will come up with 3 lakhs of slokas. Jiva Goswami himself written, and so nicely written. Our Gurukul Maharaj, Bhakti Vidyapurna Maharaj, he told me in South India somewhere, either Sri Sampradaya, Madhva Sampradaya, he found they were reading Srila Jiva Goswami's Satsandar and discussing. And he said, well, surely your own acharyas must have written something to defeat Mayavad philosophy. He said, yeah, they have written, but these Mayavadis are so tricky. They take the things, they twist it around, and they have to come out meaning Mayavad philosophy. He said, but Jiva Goswami is written in such a way, you put it backwards, you put it forwards, you twist it around, you turn it inside out, you put it upside down, you put it in the water, you twist it any way you want. Only one meaning, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, bas. That's all. Jiva Goswami has written like that. 300,000 sloks. We haven't got to go and beg to any other sampradaya, any philosophical question. We don't have to beg. Jiva Goswami has kept storehouse of knowledge for us. So this is the Bhajan kutir of Srila Jiva Goswami. When we were fixing Krishnadas Kaviraj's Bhajan kutir, then some money extra was left over. So we did a little fix up here also. And we also asked Mother Archavigraha to make this painting of Srila Jiva Goswami. So there's a very beautiful painting of Jiva Goswami. And Jiva Goswami's deities are Radha Damodar. So we also, this side you can take darshan of Radha Damodarji. This side you can get darshan of Srila Jiva Goswami. Srila Jiva Goswami Prabhu ki! You get this nice footprints of Mahaprabhu over here. And beautiful deities of Radha Damodar. Sri Sri Radha Damodar ki! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Gopinath, Govardhan was found. Hare Hare, Gopinath.
राधे राधे बताए
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. So this is the place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat and discovered Radhakund and Shamakund. This is called Tamal Tala. Tala means tree, and Tamal, we know, is this particular variety of tree that is always very blackish and they're always very crooked. So gopis, when they're mad and ecstatic love for Krishna, and tears are coming in the eyes, they can't see straight, they just see this curved form of something curved and blackish, they just embrace these tumultuaries. So this is the Mahaprabhu Betak, sitting place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And here he discovered Radhakund and Shamakund. Behind us we see the big lake of Shamakund. We saw Radhakund is very regular in shape, but Shamakund is very irregular. One reason was because of those Pandava trees. Other reason is that Krishna used his right foot. So right foot is in funny shape, not in square shape. So he stomped out this kund with his right foot. So from aerial upstairs you can see this shape like footprint. And in the middle we can't see, even though there was hardly any rain, but sometimes you can see the walls. In the middle, just outside here, is that original kund made by Bhajan, the great-great-grandson of Lord Krishna. He established many of these places. So that Bhajan kund is there in the middle. And before, this place was quite unprotected. That's why this poor tumultuary died, because all the monkeys would come and just tear it up. And we had made some plan to put some screen around it. And from our Brindakund, somebody had given some donation to protect this tumultuary. So we were just going to put some screen around it. And then someone from Assam came and said they wanted to build this whole thing. So then we just mixed all the Lakshmi together and they made this whole. Usually it was very difficult to sit here in the hot sun because now it's almost noon. So now we have a very peaceful place to sit. And we can see that place where Mahaprabhu sat. Mahaprabhu's sitting place is here. So we'll circumambulate, then we'll see. Next is Lord Nityananda's sitting. Lala Sachidu Lala Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Lala Sachidu Lala Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Sundara Lala Sachidu Lala नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में बल्ले चंदन तिलक मनोहर अलक शोभिक पोलन में बल्ले चंदन तिलक मनोहर अलक शोभिक पोलन में बोलो सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला ओ सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में शिरे चूड़ा दर्शन निराले वनफुला माला ये पड़ोले शिरे चूड़ा दर्शन निराले वनफुला माला ये पड़ोले पैर्ण पिता पतम्बर शोभे नुपुर चरण में पैर्ण पिता पतम्बर शोभे नुपुर चरण में बोलो सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में बोलो सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में सुंदर लाला सचिर दुलाला नाचत श्री हरि कीर्तन में कोई राधा कृष्ण एक तंदूरे निर्वाण माजे बंसी बजारे राधा कृष्ण एक तंदूरे निर्वाण माजे बंसी बजारे Vishwarupa ki Prabhu ji sohe avat pragatai nadiya mein. Vishwarupa ki Prabhu ji sohe avat pragatai nadiya mein. Bolo sundar lala Sachira Dulala Nachat Sri Hari Kirtan. Everyone. Sundara Lala Sachira Dulala Nachat Sri Hari Kirtan. Bolo Sundara Lala Sachira Dulala Nachat Sri Hari Kirtan. Sundara Lala Sachira Dulala Nachat Sri Hari Kirtan. Koi gavat hai Radha Krishna nam, koi gavat hai Hari Guna gan. Koi gavat hai Radha Krishna nam, koi gavat hai Hari Guna gan. Mridanga tala madhura rasala, koi gavat hai Rangana mein. Mridanga tala madhura rasala, koi gavat hai Rangana mein. Bolo sundara lala sachira dulala nachat Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Sundara lala sachira dulala nachat Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Bolo sundara lala sachira dulala nachat Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Sundara lala sachira dulala nachat Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Bolo nachat Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Nachat Sri Hari Kirtan mein. Bolo Sri Sachinandana Gaura Hari Om. Sundara Lala Sachidu Lala Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan. So Lala, just like you see all the people here calling the little boys Lala. Oh Lala, come here. So Lala means boy. So it says Sundar. By now you must know the meaning of Sundar. Sundar means very beautiful. Beautiful Lala, beautiful little boy. That Mahaprabhu was so enchanting. Nimai was so enchanting. Sundara Lala, Sachirdu Lala. He was the son, he's the little boy of who? Sachi Devi. So Sachidula, Sundara Lala, Sachidulala. Nachata, Nach means dance. Nritya. Like in Sanskrit we say Nritya, in Hindi we say Nach. So Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan Me. Now in Hindi, instead of prepositions, we have postpositions. So Sri Hari Kirtan Me. Me means in. So he's dancing where? In the disco dance? In the club? He's dancing in Sri Hari Kirtan. Sri Hari Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan. He's always dancing in this Hari Kirtan. Because this is the Yuga Dharma of this Kali Yuga. So by one side Mahaprabhu has saved us with this Harinam. Another side he came here himself and he sent the Goswamis to discover all of these places. We were wandering around, some of us have been wandering for a few days. The other day we went to Nandagaon. Today we've come to Radhakund, tomorrow we'll wander off to Varsana. So we're wandering to all these places. This is the mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu. He came here personally and he personally discovered this Radhakund and Shamakund. Then he asked the Goswamis, he gave them hints and told them to go here and find all the different places. So we're all sitting here by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And of course Mahaprabhu's mercy was that Pritiviti Achara Nagaradigam Sarvatra Prachoy Hoive Marana. His mercy was not limited. He wanted that Prithvi, the whole world, should hear this message of Braj, this Braj Bhakti. So we know, we were sitting in the house of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. We know they had great desire. They laid the groundwork, the foundation, and it was our own dear Srila Prabhupada who fulfilled that dream of Mahaprabhu, fulfilled that dream of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, fulfilled that dream of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. And he spread this chanting of the holy names to every corner of the earth. And now today we're sitting here at Mahaprabhu's sitting place. We have devotees from all over every different corner of the planet sitting here at Mahaprabhu's resting place. So we can all just fall down in the holy dust of this place and beg for Sriman Mahaprabhu's mercy upon us somehow or other. In our Braj Prikrama and our Kartik, coming here to Vrindavan and Kartik, somehow or other we'll get our batteries charged to go back out and continue spreading that mercy, let that mercy inundate the whole world. Let every place be flooded with this mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Shri Sachidananda Gaura Hari Om.
Birla Guest House, Radha Gopinath Mandir. No fruits.
Sitting place. So we know that Lord Nityananda, he left his father's house, Harai Pandit's house, and went wandering with one sadhu. Dauji Kavaiya, Krishna Kanaiya, Krishna Kanaiya, Dauji Kavaiya, 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 Dauji Kavaiya, Krishna Kanaiya. Hello, Sri Dauji Maharaj ki jai. The Lord Nityananda was in that mood of Dauji, looking for his little Kanaiya, his little brother. But he wandered all over Braj, he couldn't find Kanaiya anywhere. Then someone told him that Krishna is not in Braj in Kaviraj. He's in Navadip in Maya. So then, from this place, Nityananda Prabhu was sitting here, this is Nityananda Petak, he was sitting here after wandering all over Braj. Then he decided, this is where he made a decision, now I'm going to Maya. So from here he left, and just down the street from our temple is the house of Nandanacharya. You know, just when you go out the gate and you turn left, going to the Hula Ghat, to the boat Ghat, the next temple down, that is Nandanacharya's house, and there where Nityananda was staying. Now Mahaprabhu told his associates that one great devotee has come. Last night I got dream that one very powerful devotee has come. You please go and find him and bring him here. So everyone went all over Navadvip and this place and that place. Nobody came, and no new person has come, no great, we couldn't find anyone. Can't find him? So then Mahaprabhu said, come with me. And he came, chanting down the street, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And so they came to that Nandanacharya's house. When Lord Nityananda and Lord Nityananda saw each other for the first time, they were both stunned in ecstasy. They were both unable to move. They were shivering. Tears flowed from their eyes. They began to tremble. So many things. And they were just completely devastated upon seeing each other. Then they embraced each other. And this way, Lord Chaitanya revealed to the world the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Because even those persons that Lord Chaitanya can't save, just like we saw, he was ready. He called for his Sudarshan Chakra. And he was ready to kill that Jagai and Madai. And they fell on the feet of Lord Nityananda, and Lord Nityananda said, no. If you kill them, you have to kill everybody. Everybody in Kali is like them, so who will we say? We'll just have to kill everyone. And none of us will come here to grudge pick them up. We'll all just... He said, you have come to save the most fallen. So Lord Nityananda, even those persons Lord Chaitanya is not ready to save, Lord Nityananda can save them. So that is why our Prabhupada, he is that manifest mercy of Lord Nityananda. He's saving those persons who are so fallen. That Yamaraj, he's got one, Chitragupta, who keeps track of everything, all the simple activities. But when he came to us, his hard drive crashed. His computer was no longer, his hard drive crashed trying to keep track. So Prabhupada said, he's the manifest mercy of Lord Nityananda to this very special place. Behind us also, as we know, all the temples from Vrindavan, the main deities, they left. They came to Radhakund, then later they went to Jaipur, so this is the place where Radha Gopinath stayed, so this is also the Gopinath temple here. So this is the last place we'll visit in Radhakund today. So we'll take our Shukramandalation of Lord Nityananda's sitting place, and take darshan of Radha Gopinath. Then just ahead, there's so many shops, if you want to buy your tilaks and different things, we'll take just 2 minutes, you buy your Radhakund tilaks and whatever else you want. Commercial business you want to do, then we'll go to Kusum Sarovar, and we'll have just a little bit more katha than doing pastimes over here. Then we'll go swimming. Jai Nitai! Oh, loudly, Jai Nitai! Jai Nitai! Nityananda, 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 Oh Nityananda, 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 He's got his little ashram where he wrote many bhakti shastras like this. There's an Narada Bhakti Sutra, which BBT now has published. Like that, so many bhakti shastras he wrote in this Narada Pancharatna, so many things he wrote in this. The Mahant there, his name is Deena Bandhu Prabhu. Just like we all have named Das or Dasi, but in Nimbarka Sampradaya, they take the title Sharan. Sharan means to take shelter. So same thing, Das means I'm also taking shelter, I'm serving. Sharan means I'm also taking shelter. So Mahant is there, Deena Bandhu Sharan. Now, according to him, and as far as I can see, he said Narad Muni can't stay any place, he can't have an ashram anywhere else. But he says this is the ashram where Kayadu stays. Anybody knows who's Kayadu? Prahlad Maharaj's brother. Oh, we have a scholarly here. Hiranyakashipu's wife's name was Kayadu. So, after Narad rescued her from the demigods, he brought her to his ashram. Now, according to Deena Bandhu Sharan, I don't know, but he's telling that this is the place where he kept Kayadu and instructed Prahlad Maharaj. Another time, Narad Muni, he wanted to see Rasa dance. Because now Rasa dance is taking place, this time Sharad Purnima we just passed, it is going on in Vrindavan.
Radha Radhe.